such an incredible special effects makeup design. And I was wondering if you could talk about like just both conceptually and then how you actually executed it. Like what were the stages towards figuring out that look?
I was on another film when they reached out. Paul, I had a meeting with Paul and Sean, and Paul had sent me some like little art pieces that he gathered of just visuals that he thought was interesting, and he told me, I hadn't read the script, he told me what he would like to see. Sean had some ideas, and I incorporated that and put it all into like a concept. And he liked it, but a concept is one thing than an actual makeup, because the one thing he did ask me is like, please, this is the climax of the film, it needs to look real, it needs to be, it's the moment. So, like, I got it. So, I sculpted this sculpture on Sean's face. I made a dental piece. It's actually a two-part piece. We had a contact lens. We had a bunch of prosthetics over his brows. He had a half a brow, and all that stuff is like individually punched in one by one. And we had a silicone prosthetic on his cheek that actually was cast in different densities, just because if he was talking, I couldn't have that look too rubbery or too artificial. It needed to be look literally like a skin graft, but that section was kind of stuck in his face. And we did the first camera test, makeup test, and Paul had some adjustments, I had some adjustments, which is normal. I went back to my lab and I actually resculpted the whole thing, rebuilt it, and then we started shooting. So yeah.
And what kind of collaboration do you have with some of the other department heads? Like, for example, Michael, are you guys working together to make sure this stuff is going to look the way you want it to look on camera?
Well, Michael just made me look good.
I mean, I remember the first camera test we did with it. It was just kind of like seeing kind of how the light behaves on it and all that. And then, like you said, you went back and you put a bunch of notes to it and stuff. And then when we actually were working with it, especially at the end there, we do that close up where when he's dying in the chair, and I was like, wow, yeah, this is the way we had it lit and everything, and we had the street outside, so we had to really bring a lot of light into the room to get the exposure right, so we could see the traffic on below there. And it was really, like, after all of our conversations and looking at stuff, it was really amazing what it ended up looking like.
Yeah, I mean, I thought, look, as long as Paul's happy, then, because I remember that camera, the first test, and it was, what, 3 feet away, and I was like, yeah, I could better look good.
Yeah, had it right.